Hello commanders, welcome back. As you can already tell, we are visiting Star Citizen, and it has been a while since the last time we have been here. A couple of weeks ago, the 1.2 update for Star Citizen was released, and it added a number of tweaks and fixes for the game, but it also added the social module, which can be considered as a very important step towards the release of the Persistence universe sometime in the future. Up until now, we could spend our time in our hangar, which is this area over here, take a look on our ships, stare at them, change their loadout, and of course participate in Arena Commander with other commanders, with other players, or against other players, or with other players against AI. With the addition of the social module, there is a new area added to the game, which is called the ArchCorp Area 18, and we can access it through here. We can enter this elevator, use it, and go up ahead. There is only one option, the ArchCorp, and we can launch and go visit this area. So let's do this and get out of here now. And here we are inside the elevator still. Let's get out of here. This area could be considered as a lobby before we enter the Area 18. Let's get in there. It is looking quite interesting, very beautiful. It reminds me of single player games, especially of the Mass Effect series, where we land on a planet and then we can take a walk with our character and visit the cities. And here is the main area of the Area 18, ArchCorp Area 18. It is gorgeous, it is looking really good. We can see ships flying above us. If we stay for long, we will realize that they are the same models flying over and over again in pretty much the same formations, but it doesn't matter. This does not making it less impressive. It is a really nice job. It's not very optimized yet, you can tell that, and walking around in first person view can be a bit nauseating, so I'm going to switch on third person view, which is much better in my opinion, and it will let us explore the surroundings and have more fun. We can also change the angle where we look and take a better look on our character. There is no customization yet in the game. This is what we get, and the outfit is randomly chosen for you. You cannot choose what to wear, you cannot choose what you will look like. Let's change back to third person view. These other characters you see around are not NPC, are not AI, they are players. The game, the social module area, feels empty at the moment because there aren't any NPC, any AI going around doing their business. This is though something that will be added later in the game with another update. There will be NPC going around doing their business and we will be able to interact with them. Social module is very important because it is actually the first step for planetary landings. This is what we should expect from a city when we visit a planet and descend on the city, land with our ship and taking a walk in the city itself. This is what we should expect, this is what it will look like. Of course a bit different, but not that different. At the moment there are a number of stores that are open to the players, but we cannot buy anything. We can just visit these stores and inspect their products, their goods. We cannot buy them yet. This will also be implemented in another update. Let's go here to Copy Blast, which is the weapon shop. There are NPC inside the shops, but you cannot interact with them. We can see ammunition, weapons and grenades. With the social module there is a new system which is called augmented reality. By pressing F2 we can take a look on the weapons and what their price will be when we will be playing the Persistent universe, which is quite interesting. There aren't many models at the moment, they are the same back there as well, they are just rearranged. We can see the price for the ammunition, this creepy looking alien head, and of course grenades, information about them and the price on the Persistent universe, on when we will be able to acquire them and use them. In this store there will be also the option to test the weapons, like a firing room, a room where we can fire these weapons, and it should be in here, but we are not able to do this at the moment. So let's get out of here and go somewhere else. Let's close augmented reality and let's change back to third person view. We can see on the other side the Kasaba outlet. This will be a clothing store. You can buy clothing for your characters and customize them even further, but it is not yet open for players. You cannot access it yet. Another thing I should mention about the social module is that this is an instance that you can visit along with other 24 players. It can sustain a number of players up to 25 at the moment. This will increase in the future. There will be up to 40 players, and later maybe even more. A nice Gladius passing right above us. With augmented reality we can even stare on other players and see their names, see who they are. It's quite interesting. Let's visit Astro Armada, which is actually the store for buying ships. Each one of these stores has a different product that wants to sell you. Some have weapons, others will have ships like this one here, others will be the place to go to repair your ship, buy clothes for your characters, etc, etc. And we can of course come here and stare at the beautiful M50 Interceptor, which we haven't taken a look at it yet, but we should soon. It is quite beautiful, gorgeous ship, one of the best looking ships in Star Citizen. And later we will be able to use this elevator and go to the second floor of Astro Armada, but not yet. So let's get out of here and keep moving. Back to third person view, and let's talk why it is quite important. I said that this is the first step of planetary landings, but this is also a first look of what we should expect from the game. It does look like a lot of single player sci-fi games. The surroundings are pretty much the same, the gameplay looks the same. It shows us that the first person view, the first person gameplay will be important for Star Citizen, and for a while I thought that this game will be a lot like Elite Dangerous, but apparently that's not the case. They are not very similar, they are quite different, and that's not a bad thing. I do like what I see, I do like how my character moves, and I can't wait to see more updates on Star Citizen that will make the game even better. The social module wasn't supposed to be the 1.2 update. That was supposed to be the Star Marine, the first person shooter module, but because of all the delays they had to show us something eventually, and they went up ahead and showed us the social module, which is quite good. This is the bar where we can go interact with other players. Well, we can interact with other players wherever we want, but here there is a more cozy atmosphere, and it will be better to relax after a day of hard working. If we press F12 we can access the local chat and we can talk with other players, we can do whatever we want. We can use the chat for some emotes. So for example, let's go with cheering. We can see our character doing what he's doing, and we can also make him dance, and this is the best area to do it. That doesn't mean he's good at dancing, but we can make him dance. It's not a very important part of the game, it's just something to spend our time while waiting for the rest of the modules to be implemented, for the rest of the game to be implemented. It's not a big deal, but it's a fun addition. I can't wait to see more from the social module. Let's close the local chat. I can't wait to see more from the social module. I can't wait to see more from Star Citizen in general. I do like what I see. I was a bit skeptical at first. I was like, We can go around, we can walk around but do nothing. Why is that important? But apparently it is important. It shows us how our characters will be playing, how our characters will move around, and this will be a very important step towards the completion of Star Marine, and later in the game we will be able to be in a ship with other players, some friends of us, and we will be able to use our characters to board other ships, steal them, fight with other players, and take advantage of these opportunities. It is looking quite good. I'm quite pleased with what I see. What do you think of Star Citizen so far? Do you think that it should be more about spaceships, or do you like where it's going? Because it is apparent that the game will be more about first-person shooter. It will be more about your character than your ship. The ship will be the way to travel from one planet to another, from one system to another system. There will be a lot of gameplay for spaceship combat, and I'm excited about it. But the majority, the heart of Star Citizen will be your character, as it seems. And that's not a bad thing at all. What do you think about Star Citizen? Are you backing the game? Are you a backer? Have you played? Do you like where it's going? Do you like what you see? I'm really curious to learn more about what you think about this game. I do enjoy it so far. I hope they will implement a lot of cool new stuff later in the future, and of course they will fix the space combat, the way the ships fly. That will be really interesting, and if we can do both, if the way to do both is great, then I don't see why not playing this game also for a long time. This was the social module, a quick first look at the social module. Thank you very much for joining me watching this video. I'm SquidofLuvPlays, fly safe commanders, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.